Oh, what's up, YouTube? Zan back in the garage. We're playing today. We got a lot of projects today. First thing I'm gonna work on is this: a 2 horsepower Harbor Freight air compressor that turns on. We'll turn it on quickly. Doesn't really build pressure. What could that be? Well, that could be piston rings. That could be however this thing works. I don't know exactly. But first things first. Took a look at it. Got the manual, and there's supposed to be oil in here. There is no oil. So I dropped over at Harbor Freight, picked up some oil. I'm assuming this sticky stuff all the side is oil and that we're leaking oil somewhere. But who knows? There's no oil on the dipstick. First thing we're going to do is we're going to re-oil it. See if that solves problems. Seeing as it is a wet air compressor, which means it needs oil. And maybe we'll find oil coming out of somewhere that we can fix. If not, we're going to take this whole thing apart and we're going to play with it. For those playing the home game today for this is model 95499. Yeah, and it's got this little air outlet. Like if we do this, teeny bit of air comes out, but not a lot. Obviously, I don't know how any of this works yet because it doesn't work, but we'll fix all that. It's supposed to be a locking. Anyway, play with that. Let's turn that back in. I think that's just a regular air pressure. But we've got valve here, and we've got a drain valve down here that is sealed up. So we know the tank should be enclosed, should be fine. So yeah, let's just start by adding oil. And if that doesn't work, then we'll move on to the next step. So first thing we gotta do is find a funnel in this mess. All right, funnel acquired. We got to fill up oil until it's in the middle of that line. I don't know how much it's going to take. Let it drip in there. Not really see any oil coming in or out of that. Could it be that empty? Yes, it could be. It could be leaking oil right down here. Is it the bottom of it's moist? Oh, there it goes. And we are a little overfilled. My bad. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. A little too much oil in there, but for now, we're just see if we can build pressure up, see if it sounds any different. Or see if oil comes spitting out. Hopefully it might just be a seal. We are not really building any pressure whatsoever right now. All right, test 1 was a failure. I think this is an air filter. Let's just, maybe this is, that's not clogged at all. So I think I need to, I think I'm gonna have to disassemble this whole thing and start over. Oh, one of the plastic tabs is broken on this. What do you do? Okay. So it's really clip in there. It doesn't. I'm gonna disassemble the whole thing and see where we're at. Assuming that, I'm assuming there's a piston in here. That's why it's wet. That moves up and down based on the electric motor, and that creates the compression that makes the compressor actually work. I could be way off in my understanding of this, but that's how I'm going to understand it for now. That in here there's an electric motor that then turns that moves this compressor up and down, or this piston up and down, that then creates compression for this. We'll find out. I don't think that's disconnected. And we'll play with it. We'll figure out where our issue is. Okay, back with the Pancake air compressor here that we got for free. Had to take it all apart down to here. There's your connecting rod. Piston is all sorts of marred up on this side. It won't go back in. I've taken the rings off. I can't get it back in here because it's all deformed now. So it must have got caught at some point, bent, overheated, twisted. It's chewed up down here from probably that thing hitting it again and again and again. The rest of the connecting rod is down in the bottom of this somewhere. Down there. I'm going to get a magnet and get it out of there. It's aluminum apparently because it's not magnetizing. Now my magnet's covered in compressor oil because I filled the thing full of oil, which it's leaking out the side, which is on my floor. So I'm going to go actually see what a new piston, a new set of rings, a new head, because I'm assuming this head's got to be replaced too, just based on that it got sumped up in there. New gaskets, new seal for the side here is going to cost, looks like that gasket might be okay, head gasket, but I'm gonna quote all this out just because, but I'm 90% sure that this is going to be a waste of time and money to replace, as to do anything we want out here I'm going to need probably more air than this thing can hold. But we'll see. Maybe there's a recall on this or something. Maybe. Man, all that oil came out of that damn thing. Damn. Leak, like I said, it's still leaking. It's still leaking, so leave that on there. I moved it from over there where it is leaking to where it is now. And it's pretty dry right there. A little wet there. Soak all this up. So, yeah, so it needs pistons, rings, connecting rod. These rings feel like they're very thin metal. I broke one trying to get it off. So yeah, luckily I've got the repair manual, or not the repair manual, the parts manual, but this thing's pretty much shot. I don't think there's any saving it. It does that. Look at that. Actually, the crank needs to be replaced too, because that thing is all sorts of chewed up as well. Probably got stuck. So you know what, we're just going to call it. We're going to see how many parts we need. I'll make a list, put it on the screen, and I'll call the repair place, the phone number that came with us, and see if they sell just the top unit. It might be like $20. I doubt it. It might be a cheaper option than buying all the parts. Just slap a new one on there. Other than that, that thing is toast. And we're gonna put a DNR on it before we ship it out to the curb. Yeah, I've been Zan. That's been an air compressor. The rest of the video will be just data. So if you're done, you're done. If you're not, if you like data, stick around. And then, yeah, air compressor stuff, right? Woo!